So, what are we watching today?
Manhunter.
Nationwide victims.
Yeah, this is Will Graham of the FBI.
One killer. One hunter.
I'm gonna find him, damn it.
FBI agent Will Graham. Manhunter.
Manhunter. So, what's so special about this one?
This is the first movie where character Hannibal Lecter appears.
Really?
That's right.
Wait, so it wasn't Silence of the Lambs?
Nope. This is based on a book called The Red Dragon. It's the first of the series. Silence of the Lambs is like a sequel. This came out in 1986. And it's one of the first of the movies that kind of had that, serial killer thing, Most people weren't even familiar with the term serial killer.
Interesting.
So basically, these days, which is cliche, where the forensic guy, cop, having visions and tracking killer, all that stuff. This was pretty new.
So this was the beginning of it all.
One of the things why the name changed from Red Dragon to Manhunter was because producer Dino De Laurentiis, he thought that people would think this movie has something to do with Kung Fu or Asian stuff, because of the Red Dragon thing.
So it wasn't any copyright reasons then,
No, actually, a year before this, they released another movie called Year of the Dragon with Mickey Rourke, where he plays a cop, and that was a big flop. So he was like, let's change the title. But that didn't help because this movie bombed too. But these days it's a cult classic. So
right.
This was during the whole Miami Vice thing, so it has that very 80s feeling to it. Well, you'll see what I mean.
All right. Well, I can't wait to watch it, man. Let's get into it.
All right.
God, you're right. This feels the 80s. The Laurentiis Entertainment Group. Now there's the 80s synth. Alright, this one is starting with a very found footage, kind of look to it.
Don't worry, this is just the opening scene. Whole movie doesn't look like this.
Okay. Yeah, I was starting to worry here, actually, Some kind of stranger shooting them now. Manhunter. Based on the novel Red Dragon by Thomas Harris. Screenplay by Michael Mann. Directed by Michael Mann again. Nice.
The Birmingham one was in the papers over a month ago. Second one in Atlanta was all over TV.
Talking about a murder that happened here. A former cop.
If I really didn't need you to come back, I wouldn't ask.
Come on. One less job. Take it. So are those the family, the victims? Are they all dead?
Try to lure him,
I'll
back.
think about it. Hi, Molly.
Not talking to you.
How many turtle eggs think are in here?
That's just 40 or 50 of them.
Protected some sea turtle eggs.
Saving lives.
Exactly.
Always.
You're supposed to be his friend, Jack. Why didn't you leave him alone?
Oh, that's
Few
a beautiful shot.
Hmm.
Man, why can't I look at evening in this kind of shit,
Move to Miami or something.
And how rich is this guy for affording this?
Maybe he kept some of that evidence money,
Stay here with me.
What about the victims?
They just can't shoot night scenes like this anymore, huh? What happened to the, bluish hue, that they used to shoot them in, And so it begins. Is that Brian Cox?
No.
No, sorry. I'm thinking of someone else. He looks familiar.
Guy in a cop car, he was actually in the, Total Recall and Starship Troopers,
Well, that explains why I recognized him.
That's right.
The same steps that the killer took. The same sock, the same penguin. All things considered, it looks pretty nice and neat, considering, murder happened there.
That's what you think.
Oh, I'm eating my own words, am I? Oh, okay, here we go.
Nice and neat.
Intruder cut Charles Leeds' throat as he was rising. Bloodstains on east wall indicate arterial spray. Even with his throat cut, Leeds tried to fight because the intruder was moving to the children's room.
Oof. Can you imagine he can't even manage to, move at all, after, been cut.
This is 86, so before the whole DNA testing. I mean, they had some collecting samples like saliva and hair, but,
Right.
still in its infancy, whole thing.
Who's calling?
Hi, this is Valerie.
No. Well, I thought somebody picked it up. But who was trying to call there?
The killer. He knows he's here.
Look at that building. For a home video movie, they sure shot it pretty decently, Usually it should be more shaky,
Yeah, well, it's Michael Mann shooting, so of course it's smooth.
I need a drink. I don't like the sound of this,
He's trying to enter the killer mindset,
This reminds me of the one funny sketch about the detective trying to get into the mindset of the killer by basically, masturbating everywhere, just like the killer.
You just pulled your dick out and started jerking off at the crime scene.
Samuel, he's the best there is.
What were you thinking, you sick bastard?
You took off your gloves to touch her, didn't you?
That's been spoofed like I don't know how many times. But this was the first movie to do so. At
Right.
least I think, if somebody knows, let me know.
Dust Mrs. Leeds' finger and toenails and the corneas of all their eyes. I think he took off his gloves, Jack.
You think?
He knows.
Why do you think he took his gloves off?
Because Mrs. Leeds was a beautiful woman.
This is what the subject's teeth look like.
Ow! What is he, a vampire?
I've heard officers referring to this killer as the Tooth Fairy. Yeah. Well, I don't want to hear that in public, and I don't want to see it in the internal memorandum.
That's some nickname.
Every newspaper tomorrow. The Tooth Fairy Killer.
You're the one who got Dr. Lecter 3 years ago.
What the psychologists say was wrong with Lecter?
Everything.
I understand he cut you pretty good.
That's too
You had to
personal.
go there, did you?
I'm still alive, god damn it.
Partial print with a tinted arch is probably a thumb.
Impressed now, buddy?
That's why we're FBI, you're just a couple of cops,
Graham, what do you hear? What do you say? You remember me? Freddie Lowndes covered the Lecter case with the Tatler. How's he doing, Will?
Shut!
Keep the fuck away from me.
No comment to the press.
Some bitch snuck into the hospital. I was sedated after Lecter. He pulled back the sheets and he took pictures. I think I'll go see Lecter tomorrow.
Why?
The Hannibal Lecter?
Recover the mindset.
Oh boy. I wonder who is being played by in this one. And this cell is too bright and white. It hurts my eyes.
That's the point. It's supposed to be cruel. This is prison.
Lecter, I'm here.
That's the same atrocious aftershave you wore in court 3 years ago.
Okay. So he's also British?
That's Brian Cox.
Oh, right. He's so unrecognizable almost,
Oh, he's young, so
God.
all the best villains are usually British.
Right.
I want you to help me, Dr. Lecter.
And why should I do that?
You want to know how he's choosing them, don't you?
But you might be curious to see if you're smarter than the person I'm with.
You think you're smarter than me since you caught me.
No. You had disadvantages.
What disadvantages?
You're insane.
Oh. I guess that's a big disadvantage.
Dream much, Will.
Goodbye, Dr. Lecter.
You haven't threatened to take away my books yet. Let me have the file and I'll tell you what I think.
I can see that he doesn't like being psychoanalyzed, this guy very much, huh?
I'm asking the questions here.
Wonder how many hours they have to wait until he finished it.
I think he's supposed to have photographic memory or something so he can do it pretty quickly.
I wish I had photographic memory of things.
This is a very shy boy,
I
Will.
think so, unless you see something real bad, and morbid. Then you'll wish you never had that.
If this pilgrim imagines he has a relationship with the moon, he might go outside to look at it. Have you ever seen blood in the moonlight? It appears quite black.
I should
If I were
know.
nude, it would be better to have privacy for this sort of thing. Would you like to leave me your home phone number?
I'd rather not.
You know how you caught me, Will?
Shut up, I don't want to hear this.
The reason you caught me just delightful.
And he got really nervous there, did he?
Because he knows he's right. He was just one step of becoming a real killer himself.
Man, look at him. He's running out of this building.
Well, it's a creepy building. I think Lecter is like only prisoner there. All that just for him.
What kind of a fancy prison is this? Still holding there, man, buddy? Oh, snap. What does it say? FBI Manhunter J. Consult Hanner, like, oh boy. Oof.
Now everybody knows.
Get up against the bunk and face the wall. Don't turn around or I'll mace you in the face.
Thank you so much. I'll call you when I'm finished.
Shut up.
Hey, there his room service, you know?
What is he doing?
I must have missed out.
Oh shit, this guy is pretty smart, is he?
This is Bob Greer of Blaine and Edwards Publishing Company. Dr. Bloom asked me to send a copy of The Psychiatrist in the Law to someone. Well, zip that little pointer right on down to the letter G. A Mr. Will Graham. I'll bet it has his home address there, too.
3680 DeSoto Highway, Captiva, Florida.
Thank you so very much.
Damn it, you should have not given him that phone. But what is he planning exactly?
You'll see.
Kills pets. He's a real monster then. Killing pets.
Well, he kills the whole family, including pets, you know, he doesn't discriminate.
Remember the good old days in Miami? This is take place in Miami, right?
Someplace Florida. You recognize the actress?
I think so, but I can't remember the name.
Kim Christ. She was in Brazil.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Oh
my God.
Ah, damn, dude, come on.
Whoops.
Oops, sorry.
Somebody just looking at.
Now you traumatized that child for life.
Oh, she's gonna become a serial killer too.
Now, is this the same apartment again?
No, it's the other murder case. There were 2 families murdered.
Right.
This is the second one.
Michael Mann always know how to use, the perfect, soundtrack for his films, I love a bit of more than exercise. I could barely, able to even climb up, a few inches, up in those things.
You saw them pass by their bright windows.
Didn't you son of a bitch? You watched them all goddamn day long.
Did you sick son of a bitch?
When we were cleaning out Dr. Lecter's cell, he heard us coming and hid something in a book.
What is it? What is it?
My dear Dr. Lecter, I wanted to tell you I'm delighted that you've taken an interest in me. I have a collection of your press clippings. I think they are absurd, as are mine. The Tooth Fairy, what could be more inappropriate? Investigator Graham interests me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
After I hear back from you, I might send you something wet. Signed, Avid Fan.
Oh, something wet.
Brian, we have a note coming in on the fly, possibly from the Tooth Fairy #1.
He hates that name.
Stop calling me that! What did you find?
How many guys handle this without blood?
Guard, clean up man.
High-tech laser system.
Clean up mans.
I miss those,
Strong reds and blues and stuff like that.
Right. Ooh.
This looks like the tip of a T here. There's 3 T's and an R, Tatler.
Dear Avid Fan, you honor me. You're very beautiful.
Oh, Christ.
I offer 100 prayers for your safety.
100. This is not the fact they even have a Bible there ready,
All psychopaths like to use quote from Bible,
Of course.
No, Lecter was not using the Bible.
Well, which one then?
Probably named the book in the part Lecter tore out.
Right. What about Sweat and Lecter?
He tried sodium amytal on him 3 years ago. Gave him a recipe for potato chip dip.
Wonderful.
I don't like Lecter's ad running without knowing what it says.
Run.
Oh, fine.
And what if it encourages the Tooth Fairy to do something else beside rape?
We'll all feel sick for a very long time. Then we'll bait him with something else in next week's Tatler.
He put the shorts on Charles Leeds after he was dead. I believe he did this to make sure we wouldn't think he was gay.
I don't know. I don't want anybody to think
He
that.
molested all of his male victims.
Molested all his male victims.
Members of the opposite sex. That he may have had sexual relations with his mother.
That's not funny. Don't laugh at that.
How does working on this case affect your sex life? Mine? It doesn't affect mine, it affects yours. Go fuck yourself.
Make sure the theater sign across the street is just slightly out of focus.
Now, you make sure that I look excellent. That's you. One more.
Maybe this was a bad idea, you know?
You think?
Mark you found on the tree.
Yeah?
It means red dragon. Anything?
Ooh, there's the title drop. Well, it would have been if it was Red Dragon still, you know?
You're a firearm.
Glazer safety slip.
Yeah, guaranteed one-shot stop.
Another amazing shot. Not sus at all, alright? I personally wouldn't feel safe at all walking there.
Someone's coming.
Is it the one? He's taking something from his pocket. Oh, gotcha, bitch! Let me guess, it's just some random guy, you know, which is taking a night jogging.
Of course.
Yep.
Take the money!
I...
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! What you moving in slow motion for, man? I'm being mugged.
I guess he didn't fall for the trap then. Let me guess, he's gonna be the one who's the target actually. God, how big is this guy? Or is he super short, this journalist?
You know who I am?
I don't want to know who you are.
According to you, I'm a sexual pervert.
Oh.
An animal, you said.
Well, he's not entirely inaccurate, you know?
Ow!
If you don't open your eyes, I'll staple your eyelids to your forehead. Well?
You're not really covering your face there.
Mrs. Leeds, do you see?
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Jacoby.
Yes?
The next family as they will look when I go to visit them. Mrs. Jacoby, after her changing.
Oh no.
Oh.
I don't deserve this.
I was just spreading rumors. I don't deserve to die.
Before me, you are a slug in the sun. It is your nature to do one thing correctly. Tremble. But fear is not what you owe me. You owe me all. You read this?
I think you're pretty much still gonna die anyway, you know?
Will you let me go now?
No.
You will tell the truth.
I promise.
You see your promise. With a kiss.
God, what did he do?
Oh,
What kind of a kiss did he give him?
Well, he put those teeth in, so...
Oh. What the hell is that sound?
Probably nothing.
Yeah. What? What the fuck? Oh shit! What the hell was that? Did he set him on fire?
Yeah.
What is it, Jim?
Bastard gave me a home address.
Oh no.
Mom, what? Someone's outside.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, that was quick. Well, they have real coral reefs there, you know. I don't think that's legal, you know, to actually capture actual fishes from the sea, you know, especially those kinds of fishes.
Who's gonna complain? He's an FBI agent.
Don't open it.
Ma'am, are you all right?
What?
Oh.
What is it?
Okay, so they made it first.
What's going on?
They have the whole department there, you know. See, this is exactly what happened when you get involved in this case.
This place is fine. We'll be fine.
Maybe.
He's after you now, isn't he?
Why don't you run down to the water, check out the dock?
I want to hang around here.
He knows better than to go outside up by himself.
This guy's trying to kill us.
We don't know that.
We didn't know that. He didn't say no or something.
What happened?
Well, Lecter was attacking college girls, and he killed them.
How?
You don't want to know.
Bad ways. When I was sitting in Lecter's office, I saw a book on his shelf. It had pictures of war wounds in it, and I knew it was him. And that's when he attacked me. But after my body got okay, I still had his thoughts going around in my head.
That's what tends to happen when you hang around with a psychopath for too long, you know.
Now he has to think about those thoughts again, you know, if he wants to catch this killer.
Can you quit?
It's too late to quit.
What's next?
I have to be alone.
William, you're gonna make yourself sick or get yourself killed.
Is this Tangerine Dream? Because it sounds like Tangerine Dream.
Maybe.
Just you and me now, sport. I'm gonna find you, goddammit.
But what will he lose, on the journey there,
Mr. Dollarhide?
So this is the killer, huh? Oh, God. How would you not think this guy's a serial killer, looking at him?
It's those 80s shades, Dead giveaway. Only a killer would wear something like that, Actually, those look cool,
What kind of a door is that?
It's a photosensitive lab, so nobody accidentally would open, door and, ruin the film.
I can't use any lights.
Okay, what's being photographed?
The activities of nocturnal animals.
When do you need it?
You're right. Well, human is an animal, technically, so...
Don't be alone with this guy.
I gotta fly. Maybe Mr. Donnerheim can drive you home tonight.
No, that's okay.
Ride with me.
Thanks, but I'll take the bus. I do it all the time.
Now you're trying too hard, man.
Ride with me, goddammit.
Okay, sure.
Don't go with this
How did you
guy.
come to Gateway?
Oh, they had to hire the handicap.
Well, she's blind, so she can't see him.
Really?
On the way, can I take you somewhere? It would be my surprise.
Okay, sure.
Oh, God, no.
In about 2 hours, we're going to Cappy's Tooth.
What? Wait. A tiger? Why?
Why not?
Is she taking care of a tiger or something?
No, he is. He pretends to be a nature photographer, filming nocturnal animals and stuff.
I see.
That's his, cover.
You tend to forget how big those, tigers really are. God. Your head would basically be crushed with those jaw, So he's basically, drugged, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. What are you fantasizing about?
Maybe he pretends he's the tiger.
Oh yeah, lay on that tiger. Not gonna lie, that's a creepy ass image there,
And the teeth in the jar.
What are you watching?
Just a little homework.
What kind of a homework? Oof. Uh-oh. What's in that drink? Whoa.
Even he's surprised,
Whoa, what are you doing?
I guess his charms worked on her.
These creatures look the same.
Maybe I shouldn't, continue this serial killer stuff now, Now that I finally got laid.
Maybe he can turn her into his accomplice, It's better to kill in pairs,
Alright.
The ashes of the fire turn in this night inside.
Where does he live?
On a waterfront, like everybody else, To make it more cool, to shoot.
Right.
His first friend that isn't imaginary.
I wanted to congratulate you for the job you did on Mr. Lounge.
Oh, what a cunning boy you are. Killing him felt so good, and why shouldn't it feel good?
Uh-oh.
Why does it feel good, Dr. Lecter?
It feels good, Will, because God has power. And if one does what God does enough times, one will become as God is.
So now he sees himself as God?
Of course.
Yeah, I think I'm getting bored of this shit.
Actually had some ideas about that.
I enter. I step into the room. I see you there.
Whoa. What a lovely eyes you have. Ooh. Wait, why does he have to have all the good songs,
Uh-oh.
No. Oh, is he gonna get jealous?
His sleazy co-worker with his sports car.
Uh-oh. You broke my trust. Is this more like from his imagination, or is that really happening?
Who knows? Maybe she's very friendly, with everybody.
Ah, dude.
What was it?
Pollen.
Oh.
Aha. I know it.
Mr. Downhigh.
No. Oh, fuck.
Well, he actually got it easy compared to the families.
Yeah.
Francis?
No, Francis is gone.
Uh-oh.
Sympathizing with this guy? My heart bleeds for him as a child. At the same time, as an adult, he's irredeemable. Someone should blow the sick fuck out of his socks. Does this kind of understanding make you uncomfortable?
A little, yeah.
There's no souvenirs taken from the houses. He'd need souvenirs or trophies to relive the event, so he could see himself accepted over and over and over again.
That's a funny way of him getting acceptance, huh?
Forget this month. It's too damn late.
I gave it up. Till you showed up with pictures of 2 dead families, knowing goddamn well that I'd imagine families 3, 4, 5, and 6, right?
You're fucking right. I did, and I do it again.
You knew this was gonna happen, so deal with it.
As long as Will doesn't start killing people himself, he's okay.
Right. Padlock.
Donald Jacoby's 12th birthday party was April 14th. Sometime between April 14th and August 1, they changed the lock.
Let you figure it out.
You brought a bolt cutter because you thought there was a padlock. See the woman? The blue
Now
woman?
he's getting disturbed.
Actually, he starts to figuring it out too, you know?
And you know you need a bolt cutter and every other goddamn thing. You've seen these films.
What did he figure out?
The killer works at the film lab and he's seen all those films. That's how he knows everything and where everybody lives.
Something tells that's not the actual background there, you know?
You got him?
Yeah, well, back then you couldn't really photograph, you know, the building and the actor at the same time, you know.
Gateway Lab, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, he didn't kill her yet. But he's about to, I suppose.
Are you here?
What an interesting choice, you know? Did we ever get the name of the killer?
Male, Caucasian,
There.
6'7", 217 pounds, eyes brown, hair
Right,
blonde,
dollar high.
34.
I forget. Look how fast he went.
No time to lose.
The same song I've been playing on loop, you know?
Well, actually, that song is like 10 minutes long.
Right.
Go on to the house.
Lieutenant Fisk said we...
Go on to the house.
Fuck the orders. You do what I do. Say.
Will, the SWAT team is going to take him down, not us.
Nope, it has to be me.
It has to be me. He
Will.
ain't listening now.
Kill your lights.
Oops. There goes the backup.
Yeah, I should probably do something very quickly.
Will, wait for the backup, Will.
No time for that.
God damn it, well answered. Here we go. Oh, gonna run in slow motion. Gotcha, bitch! Oh, damn. That didn't go well at all. Jeez.
Well, this plan
Well,
sucked.
that failed. Shit. Man, that cut was a slow shot, huh? Did I get shot?
Missed.
Oh! There we go.
Those slugs were supposed to be like one shot, guarantee stop. Took him like what, 6
So
shots?
we got a load. That should work.
Revolver only has like 6 shots, so...
They're lame, per usual. God damn! Still with us?
Maybe not for long. That shotgun wound into my stomach.
Is this Peter Gabriel or Phil Collins?
See the turtles?
Sea turtles! Wow, that's a pretty cool transition.
How many of them made it?
Most of them made it.
Yeah, but most of them gets eaten in the sea anyway, so...
So a happy ending to everyone except the killer.
Michael Mann film. Of course, it's not an 80s film without, edited with a freeze frame, you know? I'm kind of surprised that Hannibal Lecter didn't have a bigger role in this one.
Well, he has a small role in the book, so he's not like a main killer. He became famous until like Silence of the Lambs, you know. In that movie, Anthony Hopkins has like 18 minutes of total screen time.
Right.
Just feels like he's, you know, throughout the whole film, but. Heartbeat by Red 7.
Red 7, never heard.
Well, most of the 80s, you know, synth bands didn't make it to the 90s, so. So, what did you think of the Manhunter?
I liked it. It was pretty cool, you know. A pretty slickly made, you know, Michael Mann film, as would expected, you know. And considering this was one of the first, you know, sort of called, you know, serial killer type of, you know, movies, like you told me.
More like serial killer investigation movies, you know?
Serial killer investigation films. And yeah, you know, I can see how this kind of, you know, launched, you know, started it all.
When this movie came out, it wasn't too well received, you know? A lot of people were complaining about the Michael Mann style, that it feels like too much of a Miami Vice and doesn't fit the story, which is supposed to be like brooding about, you know, serial killer or whatever, you know. This has like 80s, you know, all those pastel colors, music and all that stuff.
I don't understand, you know, how people complain, you know, certain eras of time, you know. They never knew when they had it good, right? You know. I think I will give this like 4.5 stars. You know, even though I did like this film, you know, I did still like it. Feel a little bit like it was dragging in certain parts.
I would give this maybe a 4 star. Yeah, I like this.
Well, 4 stars.
That's right.
Oh man, now you're making me look the better one.
This movie did so badly that Dino De Laurentiis, producer, gave up rights for the sequels for free to the, you know, next producers, which was Silence of the Lambs, which was a big hit and Oscar winner.
Whoops.
He regretted that.